What up? What up? What up?
What's going on, man?
Shit, man. Hey, to the people watching, we about 4 minutes fucking late.
Sorry
Y'all
about
on
that,
me.
y'all.
Well, shit. That nigga was here. I got off work a little late, so I gotta make money before I get on this motherfucker and talk to y'all.
New
But I'm
money,
here
good
now,
money.
niggas.
New money, good money, yo. New money, good money. That's my mantra.
Hey, who on this motherfucker? Who watching? Kiana.
What's
What
going
up?
on, Kiana?
Y'all know we talk about raising Kanan first for the first hour and 15 minutes or 10 minutes, whatnot. Then we jump on House of Dragon. But say something, how's your fucking day, man?
Day was good. This is my first day back off a little 2-day little vacation. Well, 2-day like days off or what have you, but day was cool. You know, day was cool. What's going on, Rebecca? What's going on, Blatant Truth? What's going on, Tina? I'm looking at all these people here.
Go ahead and shout out Kiana.
Shout out. Becca,
Blatant Truth. Blatant Truth told Becca what up.
What's going on?
Tina B.
What's going on, Tina?
MUA. Hey, listen. Funny story, right? Before I realized what the fuck MUA, before I realized I was professional. Now, every time I saw girls with MUA, I thought they were trying to blow me a kiss or some shit. I thought that shit meant moi.
Moi, yeah.
But I know what MUA meant. Well, fuck, makeup artist.
Makeup artist.
Yeah, I know that MUA stand for makeup artist. I thought that shit was, I thought it was like blowing a kiss. I thought it was like saying moi.
Oh, what the? I'm not saying. Yo, that is wild.
Yo, hell yeah!
Thank you.
Thought motherfucker I thought girls were trying to blow kisses and shit.
Oh, thank you. Yo, Becca is crazy, yo. The Georgetown school system.
Oh shit! Hey, whatever, Beck. You probably didn't know that shit either. You probably thought motherfuckers blowing kisses too. Shit. Oh, come on, my goddamn school system. You neither, damn Tina. Hey, my bad, Taison. You was telling us about your day, wasn't you?
Oh yeah, my day was cool though. My day was good. Can't no complaints. No complaints at all, man. How was your day, yo?
Oh, my shit was straight, man. My shit was straight. Good day at work. Had some other good shit from some other businesses shit. So yeah, that was good.
All right.
How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. My Eagles 5-0 on the only undefeated team in the league. I mean, what else you want me to say here? I mean, what else?
You know what? Enjoy that shit while you can.
We're gonna have a good test of them trash behind Cowboys. So we're gonna see it. It is what it is. This is how I am.
True.
But other than that, yeah, it's been good though, man. I mean, look, my weekend was cool, chilled, worked a little overtime, and that's about it.
Made some money then.
Oh hell yeah, new money, good money, man. That's all I'm about. And plus, I'm working remotely, so I mean, I can work anywhere. So.
Oh shit! You should stay traveling. Hey yo, I'm looking down because I'm sharing the fucking page to the Raising Kanan Power groups.
Well, how's everybody else out there? How you doing, Tina? How you doing, Blatant Truth? Rebecca, Kiana, how y'all doing out there? How was y'all weekend?
Yeah, y'all comment fast so we can start talking about this goddamn show though.
I am not respecting nothing, Tina. I'm not respecting no star. Not respecting
I forgot
nothing.
Tina, Dallas Cowboy fan.
Well, look, I ain't respecting crack. Yeah, yes, Blatant Truth. Yes, I did. I'm fly Eagles fly, and y'all should look. If anything you want to know about me, I'm Philly to the T.
Becca moving, okay. Blatant Truth,
Becca moving. All right, okay.
Cowboys down. It seems like for some reason, it does seem like for some reason, if you meet a female and they're a NFL fan, majority of fucking females like Cowboys. I have no fucking idea why. Yeah. I have no idea why.
I don't know. Yeah,
You
Sunday
know
night
that
is
may be
gonna
a
be
good
epic.
goddamn reason. My homeboy just said because they goddamn either punk ass dads or they punk ass uncles or they punk ass brothers, Cowboys
Cowboys.
fans. They just following
Yeah,
them.
I
Oh,
agree.
just like y'all know, I don't like the Cowboys. So I'm gonna talk shit about the Cowboys. I don't fuck the Eagles either. I'm a 49ers fan.
That's what my older brother is. He's a 49er fan. Sunday night, yeah, Sunday night's gonna be epic. That's gonna be one of the. I wish I was in Philly for that game. It will be some trash talk on social media for me. If everybody
Yeah,
know me who follow me, it will be some street trash
cool.
talking.
Hey, but we ain't come on this motherfucker talk about no fucking
All
punk
right,
ass Eagles or Cowboys. He came in for talk about raising Kanan the first hour. Let's get in that shit.
let's get to it.
Not here in Jersey. Bitches are Smurf fans. But you know what? Just like Tina. Yo,
Oh man, that
say,
was hilarious. I like that. I needed that.
hey, let's get in this goddamn
Let's get a
show.
Raising Canaan. Yo, this was an episode. This was an episode right here. This was we only got 2 more episodes, right? For this?
Yeah. So let me ask this: you like the beginner Raising Canaan, the first 10 minutes of Raising Canaan, or the last 10 minutes?
I'm
How
glad
it
you
began or
asked.
how it ended? Which one you like
That
better?
look, if the ending, man, that cliffhanger is something. That cliffhanger, what you seeing? This is the first time that you actually, to me, on some real stuff, you actually saw you Marvin winning.
You guys see Marvin what?
Winning. He got his
Okay.
daughter back. He feeling good. He getting the lady. He good.
Yeah, the ending to me, the last 10 minutes of the show is better than the first 10 minutes of the show as
And
well.
and Marvin got, it's crazy. Marvin got too comfortable.
Marvin, that nigga ain't get too comfortable. That nigga's just being Marvin. Marvin's been the same fucking way
Oh
from the
yeah,
first
yeah. Hold
season
on.
and this
Yeah.
season, man.
Yeah.
You
And I
know what
think
it
Rock
was?
should.
You know what it is? Y'all got so fucking used to Marvin being on the straight and narrow this season.
Yeah.
Y'all forgot that nigga got a lot of he's can't fuck up. Y'all
Yeah.
just forgot about that shit because
Yep.
he been on his best behavior this season.
I'll go to Becca's comment. The next one. Yeah.
Oh, Rebecca said, yeah, Marvin's right about his baby mama.
Yep.
Yo,
Agreed.
the narrative when 50 was narrating and he was like, and motherfuckers wonder how jukebox got so fucking
So
cold.
cold.
Yo, when they was hitting her ass on the fucking hand,
And she looked at her
nigga,
mom.
you know what the fuck I was thinking about? I was thinking about the horror movies, Exorcism of Emily Rose, The Exorcist,
That's a very good movie.
all those Exorcism movies when they bring the fucking priest in and they throwing the holy water on the fucking on the kids and blessing the damn kid and shit.
And you know what's scary? Like what's wild about that? They didn't have just adults in there. They had like some people her age in that whole room.
They had the
Just
fucking boy she went
the
on
boy.
the date with.
Yep. And I'm like, for real, this is what we doing? And the thing is, you saw the look in terms of how she looked at her mom, and her mom didn't do anything. Now you would have thought that. Here's the crazy part. If you would have said the reason why Duke is so cold, you would have thought, oh, maybe due to that situation with her and Marvin. Oh no, this was the one, in my opinion, that made her just.
Yeah, well, she ain't snapped yet, but I think this is gonna be a one because Marvin was Marvin her whole fucking life.
So
you know what I'm saying? So she really didn't have no expectations of this nigga because from the time she was a fucking toddler, Marvin's been a natural fuck up. He's been he was around and he provided money and shit for her, but that nigga was Marvin, so she expected that shit. When she ran into her mom, she thought this was gonna be someone like she found love, somebody that's gonna love her, somebody that's gonna protect her, somebody that's going to nourish her, and all that shit went out the fucking window. Even when the preacher hit her on the fucking hand, and she was like, "Yo, you said no hitting." No, we ain't saying nothing about no hitting. I think that's what everything was okay with the talking and the praying. When that nigga started hitting jukebox on the motherfucking hand, and she started looking at her fucking mama,
and her mom didn't do anything, yo. That was a
she
powerful.
tried, but she let them motherfuckers, yo.
Yep.
And then
that's what. Go ahead.
Right?
Now I was saying, like, we need to go to the comments and I can talk about that. Like, when she looked at her mom and just saw, like, you saw them tears falling up down her eyes, yo. Like,
and what made it even worse, or what made it more believable? These motherfuckers is playing porn.
Yeah.
In front of her.
I could not believe that.
Making her look at this shit. She trying to look away, and they grabbing her by the fucking neck and making her look at this shit. Like that whole scene.
That was a powerful scene, man.
That was a what?
That was a powerful scene. That was a powerful scene. That was.
I can't. You know what? I don't want to use the word powerful because it's too positive. That was a real fuck. To me, that was a real fucked up scene.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I agree. That was some bullshit that her mom did. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, bitch, you just got your daughter back in your life after 17 years after your punk ass left. Ran off with some football player chasing dick and trying to be a fucking broke down Anita Baker. And you didn't track your daughter down. Your daughter had to track you down, and you gonna perform this kind of bullshit.
Yep.
But let's look at the comments.
Yes, look at the comments.
Rebecca said, "I seen had her so mad."
Yep.
She said the beginning was sick, but the ending will have you thinking.
Yep.
Tina, I hope he good, but I'm gonna be sad that his love interest may be gone. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Rebecca said that's how some church people think they can pray the gay away.
Yep. Some dumb man.
Jukebox looked at her mom with disgust. I felt that in my spirit. The scene with Jukebox saying Kenya in her house was sick, but definitely a very powerful scene. Merv, that reminded me of our convo about how kids don't know what we go through to raise them. Marvin probably been through some real shit with Jukebox mom. We don't know about. True. True.
That's true.
I agree. Kenya's a bad mom on so many levels.
And you know what's wild though? What's the crazy? Like, we noticed this too. I didn't really realize until we was talking about this. She always called her Laverne. Majority of the time she called her Laverne, and Marvin never called her Laverne. He always called her Juke. I can't remember one time he called her Laverne. Can't remember that. Not one time.
Shit, you remember when the damn boy ran up on her? Her mom said, "What up, Juke? You paying for stuff now?" And she was like, "Who's this?" He said, "I'm Laverne, mom." The boy said, "Who the fuck is Laverne?" Like, "All right, Juke, we'll holler at you later." And he said,
"I'm gonna holler at you later."
Who the fuck thought Juke was fine? Whoever knew it. Hey, this is my question too. Tina, I was thinking the same thing. At what point did her mom realize that she was a lesbian?
Yeah.
Was it because she was a boy crazy or the boy that liked her? Like, I didn't see no signs when she was around her mom that showed that she was interested in girls, like that she was lesbian and she had no interest in boys. I don't remember any scenes.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Hold it. I want to see Kiana's thing because this might be something.
So Kiana said Kenya was probably a Lebanese too. Maybe that's how she. Maybe that's how she recognized it. Recognized game.
Yeah, I think we got to get more recognition in terms of how did she find this out? Because they
never. I think the mom. Rebecca said I think the mom was snooping around on the low.
Yeah.
Blake True said. Yeah. They robbed us of those scenes.
Yeah, I want them to explain that because that seemed like there was a rush. That seemed like it was rushed a little bit. Like if this was like the season ender and we saw her like snooping around, then we'd be like, all right, cool. I could understand that scene. But it was just like out the blue. And I was like, huh? Did I miss something? It didn't make any sense to me.
Unless they did it on purpose so that we wouldn't see that scene coming. So it would just
Yeah, but it was just it
caught
felt
me off guard.
It felt
caught me
rushed
off
a
guard.
little bit.
Cause when she was like, "Yo, what's up? I'm missing school for this."
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, okay, why the fuck everybody there? What the fuck is going on?
What's going on? And it's like, I hope the one thing I hope they do, like, this is a big plot hole, a little bit. Well, not a big one, but I hope they explain that somewhere down the line of how all of a sudden that came to be, because that didn't make any sense to me. It just was like it was so quick.
Yeah. Blade True said she was just putting the lip gloss all on Corey last week.
It was.
Tina said no signs that she knew. The mom been living in the city for years. She might have been new. That, you know what? That is right.
But the thing is, at least like give us a scene in terms of how she did know, right? Because it's like,
we might find out. Maybe we might find out in the next episode or later this season how she knew.
I hope we do. That's all I'm asking is that. I hope we find out that.
Keon said they could have definitely broke that scene down because I was a little confused by how her mom knew too as well.
Mm-hmm.
That was my goddamn question as well.
Yeah.
Like,
it felt like we missed an episode. I was like, when did this happen?
maybe because of how odd she looked when she was talking to the boy, and maybe her mom could tell that when she gave the boy her number, it didn't seem authentic.
You know, if something would have been said during that scene in terms of how she knew, I think we would have been like, all right, cool, right? But nothing was like said. It was just like, all right, Juke, we know this. I'm like, well, how do y'all know? It was just weird. That was just weird.
Blatant Truth said it was rushed. Even Marvin going back to Kenya's house with Juke. Where was the dialogue? Now that part I don't think was rushed.
Because he saw her burning the clothes.
Well, Marvin, y'all know Marvin is impulsive. So
hell yeah.
They didn't have to really build no dialogue on this nigga going to approach his baby mama about that bullshit. I mean, let me ask y'all this. Y'all find out your baby mom or your baby dad did some real bullshit to your kid. You're not really waiting. Within the next 12 to 24 hours, you're going to approach his ass as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that part was rushed. I think that was realistic. Where she might not have been no dialogue. He might be like, yo, we're going to see her ass tomorrow.
All right. Yeah.
Rebecca said, I think that boy was sent the jukebox to test her.
Hold up. Even if that's the case, at least tell us in that scene that was the case. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm going back to what you're saying, Merv. Like I think next episode they're gonna tell us. Next episode or the last episode, something about that. Because that just seemed like it was just so odd. That was just odd, but still a man. I'm gonna say, look, the actress playing Juke, she's doing a great hell of a job.
Oh, Blatant Truth said I wanted to hear Juke, who has been avoiding him forever. God damn. That last shot right? Look at this onto my goddamn esophagus. Shit.
Yo.
God damn.
Merv tripping.
That shit almost took my fucking voice. Yo, okay. Blatant Truth said I want to hear Juke, who has been avoiding him forever, go to tell Marvin what happened.
I think that's what we have to basically. After she burnt her clothes, and then Marvin went over there. I think that's what happened. I think right after that scene, I think we have to assume that's what was said. And also I like how she called him, and that scene that we saw with him going to Juke's mom's crib, right? And when Juke basically cursed the mom out, did you notice Marvin just let her rock? He stood in the back and let them two just talk. Let them two just talk. Came up.
What else?
Like,
you know what else about that part I like? Mm-hmm. When she slapped the fuck out of Marvin, Juke was expecting that nigga to flip it because that's what the fuck he do.
Yup.
And he kind of braced a little bit.
Yeah.
But when she yelled out, "Dad,"
right there.
That's how you knew the mama fucked up.
Yep.
The mama fucked up to the point Juke called Marvin Dad.
Yeah.
So the mama fucked up.
First time that we heard that.
Ever.
And I think that's what's it. And I like their conversation afterwards. Was like, look, we'll talk about this situation another time. Yeah, what Keanu just said. Yep.
Yeah, so Keanu said, very full circle moment of Marvin and Jukebox patching things up. Marvin accepted her for who she is, while Kenya wanted Jukebox to be who she wanted her to be.
Exactly. I agree totally. I agree.
Blake Truth, I love that they kind of made up. It was touching.
Yeah.
The Shaw said that anger management kicked in for Marvin too. LL. It did. It helped that nigga not to snap on fucking Kenya. And it helped that nigga with his daughter. Because the conversation in the car between him and Jukebox after they left Kenya.
That was something.
Now, to me, that scene was powerful. That's one where he was powerful. That scene was very fucking powerful because he was talking to his daughter for the first time, like a normal, it was like a normal parent kid conversation. It wasn't like a street nigga conversation talking to a child. So the anger management worked. He even said, like you said, I hit you later, like, damn, my bad.
Hold up.
I shouldn't say it. I should have never said I hit you later. I'm gonna call you. I'll check on you later. And she was like, it's cool. He's like, nah. Words mean something. So I shouldn't use the word hit. I apologize. And your tone, and my tone may look like making me seem like I'm angry, but I'm not angry. So I gotta watch my tone and the words that I use. This nigga ain't never spoke like this in the fucking 2 seasons that we've been watching.
And I like how you saw her, like her posture, and that whole scene. You saw her like
she relaxed. Like she kind of like,
yeah. That's why I said that was like that might be one of the best scenes, like for real. Like
and he was like, yo, this anger management thing is working. And she was like, I know it is. So she even acknowledged him trying and working on himself. And you could tell she appreciated that shit. Especially seeing what the fuck her mom did. But Marvin told her about her mom and warned her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jukebox knew Marvin did the best she could. She just wanted to be rebellious.
I agree. She just wanted to be who she is.
Whoa.
I don't think
she didn't just want to be rebellious now, but no. I disagree with that shit. Huh? Especially the girls. Now I don't think she was just trying to be rebellious. Marvin created that fucking undertone between them, that separation between them.
He did.
Facebook user, I have a feeling something's going to happen with Marvin though. Power rarely has happy endings.
You ain't lying. Whoever this Facebook user is, let us know your name because it just says Facebook user. But that's a good little thing.
That's kind of a good point. But they can't kill Marvin, can they? Nah,
Yo, he
they can't do
one of
that,
the best
can
characters, yo. I could see the psychiatrist, well, the therapist lady. I think I could see her dying, and that switches Marvin into.
The Shaw Cox said, yeah, it was. Blade of Truth, the best scene of the episode.
I agree.
Between Marvin and Jukebox in the car.
Yep, I agree.
Tina said when she called him dad, that melted her heart. And when he was trying to articulate his words to her before she got out the car, she smiled. Yeah. Very powerful scene right there.
Yeah.
Well, Marvin did hit her, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Marvin really liked that on Instagram as well. He definitely playing that character. So this nigga is crazy on Instagram too. I might have to follow this nigga.
Yeah, he like a comedian.
I might have to follow this nigga on Instagram.
Yeah.
Blade True said they can take Ludo. Whoa.
Hold up.
You okay with them killing Lou? But you don't. No. But they can't kill Marvin, but they can kill Lou. When the fuck did the reverse happen? How the fuck y'all like him, Marvin?
Yo, what? Because Lou shaking people down.
Oh, well, you know what? And Blade Truth, she said that about two podcasts ago, she said she don't like the way the transition from the character from last season to this season. But what I was telling them,
he has every reason to be like this though. From last season.
But remember when Blade Truth brought that up before, and Jay, this is what I said about that. They had to do that because to make the story go, they had to take Luke's character away. Because when Luke's character was strong, Rock would bounce off of Luke, and Rock made smart decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So with Luke going away, Rock is making these crazy ass decisions. If Luke was there, Warrell never gets hired. If her and Luke still on the same page. And also the shit that's happening in Jersey don't fucking happen if her and Luke is still back on the same page. So you had to do that to grow the story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Character or kill him off. Because right now his character.
They can't kill him off. I think they were about that.
No, not yet. Not yet. You talking
about Luke. So
no, you can't kill Luke.
Blade Truth said Blade Truth was like she don't like Luke's character anymore. So my homeboy was saying that they killed Luke's character this season, and they got to do something to either bring that nigga character back or kill him off.
So what So you remember in regular power when somebody came after Ghost for killing Kanan, and then it was Kanan uncle?
Oh shit! Y'all think that shit up? So you just mentioned when the regular power when they said someone when Ghost was talking how somebody went after Kanan but killed one of his uncles. So he's saying one of his uncles is going to die based off the power.
One of them died.
I forgot about that. Y'all remember that shit? The story when they were talking about that in the original power?
I do remember that.
So y'all respond to that in the comments.
I'm gonna say this though: if it's Marvin that gets killed, we're gonna see really Jukebox in her element right now, yo. We're gonna see Jukebox really cool.
Rebecca, right? That body, that crown body popped up.
Yeah, well,
so that could lead to Lou demise right there.
Yeah. Hold it. Keep going with the comment. Let's see.
All right. Tina said, "You spit on me, I'm gonna react too." Talking about Jukebox to Marvin.
Yeah.
Keanu Lulu fucking up big time.
He is because he's still doing a hobby.
Keanu Lulu moving sloppy, dumping Crown's body in the bay instead of burning or burying it.
Hold up, that's another person that's missing. That's missing Rock, because he see them and like, what are you doing? Like he's really like they both just like you said they play well off of one another. Merv and both of them, if you can see it, it's like they're like a well-oiled machine, and now them being apart, they're each basically fucking up.
Right, you know what? That's a good point. That's a great fucking point.
Because it's not just Rock fucking up. It's like Lou. Because if he was with Rock, Rock would have been like burn that body. Like hold up, like she did up top.
Yeah, right. Blade Truth. Let's see. Keanu said Lou better snap back to reality real quick, or he dead.
Yep, I agree with that.
Blatant truth. Zisa will be Lou's downfall. She is crazy.
I think she's gonna set him up.
No, I think she's just crazy. I think she like gangster shit and she likes to fuck.
And see, hold it. The thing that she said that what kind of is gonna be bad, like anybody want to fuck me. I'm looking like, Hold up. Knowing that she saw you kill, Crown, I'm like, all right, look.
Yeah, but you say, hey, but listen, when she saw this nigga kill Crown, she had this smile on her face like she just got fucking wet. It's almost like that shit is a turn on to her, because when she saw this nigga kill Crown, it was like, yo, we're gonna do the body. And then it was like, now let's fuck. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
hold up.
Anytime violence happens, she wanna fuck.
And also, hold up. Also remember though, she's the only one that can tie Lou to that body.
But also, yeah, but I mean, she will also go to jail too.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. She's the only one that can tie Lou to that body, Lou to Crown's body. So she might need to go.
Oh, yeah, I got you. But Lou ain't gonna do that.
Rock might do it.
Keon says Zisa is trying to distract Lou enough to all Cartier to take over the music business.
You know what? That's a good point. Cause remember, that's Cartier's artist.
Right.
Remember that. That's a very good point.
Blake True said when Lou put the gun in the DJ guy's mouth and she went to laughing, I knew she was crazy.
Mm-hmm. That chick is wild, yo. She wild as shit, yo. That chick is wild. She into that gangster shit. Gotta give it up to her. I'm looking like, yo, she is stuck around.
I like this. A lot happened this fucking episode.
A whole lot.
We talk about a lot of shit, but still so much more shit to talk about. It's fucking crazy.
It really truly is. Is.
Keon said that bitch don't care about Lou. She want dick.
Yep. Sure do. She sure do. She don't care at all.
Okay.
I'm basically got to go back to what Kiana said before about trying to distract Lou. I'm still thinking that's the case too. I wouldn't be surprised if that is too.
All right, so look, what y'all think about the development of Kanan and Detective Howard relationship and the detriment of the decline of Rock and Kanan relationship? It's crazy how that's really going like this.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where this nigga left Rock, that goes left Rock
to go on
and end up spending the night at the Detective Howard house.
Oh yeah, Howard's my fault. Howard, yeah. What's going to happen when he finds out they've been talking secretly behind his back?
They who?
Howard and Rock. Like they basically been talking, like every now and then, but they've really been talking.
I don't think that's gonna. I don't think he's gonna give a fuck about them talking behind his back. I think he's gonna give a fuck about his mom knew and didn't tell him a motherfucking thing.
Hold on. You know what? Hold up. Oh, that's true. That's true. And you know what? Also, too, what I like too is this too. This is what I didn't like about Kane in this episode. Right? He gets mad at his mom for basically threatening the pedophiles. I'm gonna call that his girlfriend's mom. He was like,
"You're not a pedophile. That nigga, what, 18? What is it, 17, 18?
I think she's an amazing woman and needs to be more like her.
Right, right. Both of them grown.
Yeah.
What are y'all talking about?
You talking about Kyoto?
Would you?
Listen.
If I find out my 17-year-old son fucked somebody's mama, we're gonna grab drinks.
No, but you draw. But see, he's 16. He is right. The Sean is right. He's 16.
Oh, you're 16? Okay. Yeah. But I mean, we all know the double standard.
But here's the wild part that I didn't like about what Kanan. I'm like, Kanan, why didn't you go to your ex? Because that's the one who told your mom.
I mean, his ex wasn't there. He found out through Famous. So he went to go. He went to go knock. They live right down the hall. So he went to go knock on the damn door.
Hold it. Let's get to that next comment.
Kanan only went to Howard because Famous didn't answer the door. That's correct. Famous probably was in Palmer's bed.
If that's the case, nah.
Why?
Hold on.
Nah, Famous not gonna do that.
Why wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't he? I don't see him doing that. Ain't no way Famous went and fuck
hold up.
old girl mama after Kanan.
How about hypothetically, right? If he does that, Famous got to go.
Why Famous got to go?
Let's think about Let's think about this for a second. What have you, right? First, finds Famous going through his building. He finds Famous going through his bag. He finds Famous going through his bag, right? And he like, yo, what are you doing? He then was like, you supposed to be my boy, and was like, he probably would think, well, like, hold up, like, you come up there and smashing my old work, really?
Gotcha. You know what? Maybe thinking like Kanan, maybe so. But I was thinking like Merv. If they ain't my girl, I mean, shit, ain't no fun. Ain't no fun. The homie can't have none. So shit, I was just asking, yo, that old pussy was good, wasn't it?
You are drunk.
Kiana said, I don't feel like Kanan should trust Rock or Howard.
I'm gonna tell you.
Why you can't trust Howard though?
Yeah, Howard been
why shouldn't he trust Howard? Rock the one that been fucking lying. Deshad said Famous got to go. That fucking talk too much for me. You know that nigga do talk too fucking much. Even his dad's like, yo, your boy's a clown. Everybody be saying similar shit about Famous, man.
He like your boy Famous, man. He gotta go. Like he talked.
Yeah, he was like he's a clown. He talked too much. Kiana say they both are lies. What the fuck Detective Howard lied about?
Oh, that Annie knows he is. Yep.
That's the one. Yeah, he definitely knows the one. How the fuck you open a fucking backpack and open up an envelope talking about I thought it was my homework?
Yeah,
no, like, you being nosy as fuck. You're going through your boy's shit. But you know what? If he never opens, if he's not nosy, and he doesn't open that fucking envelope, Kanan never finds out that Howard is his dad.
That's true. That's true.
So that's why they had him being nosy as fuck.
Yep.
But he is nosy as fuck.
All right, keep going.
Famous character is weak. He gonna die in the finale.
That would be something.
I can see that happening. The Shaw said, Kiana, I hope so. Well, y'all fuckers, I didn't know y'all fuckers ain't like Famous like that. Damn. Rebecca said Rock is playing with fire with that dude she dating. Yo, Rock is playing that dude. Every time she dates this, every time she go on a date with this nigga, she comes up.
Playing the shit out of him. She playing the shit out of him.
Like she set that nigga to beat up his distro. Then go offer the distro a job.
Yep.
Yeah, you talking about Cartier, right? Yeah,
yeah, just a nut.
That nigga crazy, but listen, as crazy as he is, and as disciplined as he is, and as careful as he is, what I tell y'all all the time, pussy has brought down great civilization.
You're
and
right.
there's about to be another great organization that's about to be fucked up by pussy. Because Rock about to goddamn take everything without him even fucking knowing it.
But hold on, let's not forget about the other guy. His the boy that we saw last week looking over Rock like like the boy he beat up. Well, they gave him the little eye jammy too last week.
Right.
That's the one. That's the one we gotta look out for later on.
Rock about to bail that nigga out of jail to get her on her team. The dude that called Cartier, and Cartier like, no, fuck that. They need to know. They need to miss me a little bit. I'm not bailing that nigga out. Rock about to bail him out and put her on her team. Now she making powerful moves now, but they
She is behind
risky
the
as
scenes.
fuck. They're not. They calculated, but then they're not calculated.
Yep.
They risky as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Blink True said Howard over there making chess moves, lining Burke up. Yeah, I do like that. Now, if anybody need to fucking die, it's fucking Burke.
Oh, yeah, she need to go.
That's
Hold
the
on.
first motherfucker that needs to die.
Hold up. And I think Howard kind of set her demise up this episode a little bit. He kind of set her demise up that power play he did. Well, not power play, but that little thing he said, that little spiel to the police chief or the sergeant, what have you, right? Like I think we seen the seeds of her seeing how she gonna get knocked off. Remember, she was like, maybe she was the one supplying the drugs, and whatever the case may be. Like it's coming. It's coming.
And she's even after all of that, she's still being messy. She still went to Rock in the fucking grocery store and try to goddamn pick her for information.
Yep.
Stack said he's a clown. He definitely gonna get murked.
What's going on, Stacks? Yeah, yep. They talking about what's the name? Famous.
Shot. Yeah, he don't even see that shit. He don't even see that shit coming. Talking about Cartier.
Yeah.
Keontae famous character is a waste. Haven't been to school in 2 weeks. Still off them drugs.
You ain't lying.
Deshaun, oh yeah, I want her ass out of here too. Yeah, yeah. Burke need to fucking go. I can't stand. Now that's what fucking nosy as fuck. Keontae Burke definitely need to be killed. She's miserable.
Yep.
Blatant truth. He went and put a bug in Nicole's dad ear last week. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I said. Like this was Howard really did his thing this episode. He put that bug. I was like, hold it. Went to the sergeant office like nothing happy. Like, oh, for real? Oh, okay.
Nah, we ain't talk about that yet. Because we ain't talk about none of that yet. We saving that for last.
No, that was a good one too. That was a good one. That was another good scene.
Shit, I think that was actually next. No, that's not next. So Marvin, the topic of Marvin and that whole situation is next. So we talk about how Marvin finally fucked up. And this nigga fucked up bad. This nigga basically got the mafia, the kingpin of the mafia son killed. Right? Unique know what the fuck happened. And Unique told him like, yo, his partner's still alive, nigga. And you know how I know in this business, until you see a body, they ain't dead.
And they still talking.
That's the first time I seen Marvin rattle in any episode. That nigga couldn't even light his fucking cigarette.
He was like
that motherfucker was just lips shaking and shit.
Yes, he did, yo.
Couldn't light his fucking cigarette. And Unique said, yo, nigga, you in a world of trouble.
Yep. I couldn't believe that. That was the first time I was like, dog, what are you doing? And then still try to hide it when they had the meeting.
Right. Until Unique was, because Unique told Rock, he want to see you one-on-one. For what? Fucking need to see me for? Shit. You what the Italians tell me. And what Unique did, ask your man. Ask your brother.
Ask your man.
Ask your brother. Ask him.
Yo, Rock just had so much of a disappointed face, and she was like, "Marvin, what'd you do?"
Marvin, and then when she found out, she really was like,
"This motherfucker."
Keon said, funny part of the episode is when Rock called Unique the Mafia Whisperer.
That was hilarious, yo. Hilarious.
Keon said Unique, a real one for that, but I know he playing for the long game. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
He's gonna come out on top. I think at the end of this season. I think that's gonna be like he's really back. He's really got himself really back into it now.
So
he's playing Switzerland right now, which is smart.
All right, so they killed the racist bastard in the hospital. Yep. I enjoyed that fucking scene.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, I knew he wasn't getting out that. Man, come on, dog. Like you're taking an outside joint and the son of the mafia dude dies. You think you're gonna make it out?
Yeah, not happening.
Not happening, my dude.
So, Rebecca said that was funny when Rock put a gun on that neighbor.
She told her 3 times too. That third time, she's like, "Look, all right." She pulled that gun out, put it to her head. Look, I ain't got time for it.
All right, so Rock meets the dude, and they did some small talk, and he was like, "Yo, you know, I can make it sound like my son was on the up and up. That nigga been doing fuck shit for the longest."
Mm-hmm.
All right. But it's still my son. And how we gonna balance it out, Rock? This is how we gonna balance out, Rock. Your brother gotta go. So let me ask you this: when he said your brother gotta go, and the nigga said, "Look, really, it should be your son.
Yeah,
it should be your fucking son that goes. But he's a kid. We don't fuck with kids.
Yep.
So with your brother gone, I think that's even balance.
Streets need a body, just like that.
What were you expecting then? What response were you expecting, Rock? Were you expecting a response that she gave, or were you expecting something different, or you just didn't know what the fuck she was about to do?
The response that she gave. Because it went back to the same situation when she originally did the business with the Italians, right? She came up there and was like, "Look, if she would have basically said an eye for an eye, I'm tearing off the bat," and she knows this, right? She like, no, that's not going to look good on her. It's not, and she like her response is probably one of the best because he basically the Italian mafioso basically made it out. It was like, oh, you're doing this because you're a woman. She's like, no. Stopped them right there. Was like, no, I'm not doing this because I'm a woman. No.
Yeah, she said just like a nigga thinking I'm responding just because of you. Listen, I don't make any moves or any decisions or show any kind of ways because of you or any dick. I am the way I am because of me. This is just how the fuck I am. This is how I've been all my goddamn life. Give a fuck about you or any other nigga. All right? And my brother ain't going nowhere. It wasn't my brother's fault that your son fucked up. He got hired for a job. Your son fucked up. Your son just didn't execute the fucking job good. All right, so my brother ain't going there. We're not paying for your son to fuck ups.
Nope.
So that's the.
And I agree with that.
Rock said, that's the balance, nigga.
I agree with that.
And then Rock said, but my condolences to your family.
Yo, I cracked up with that, yo. Last thing she said to him and got up, I like, yo, Rock don't give a fuck, yo. Rock do not give a fuck, yo.
So, but when she walked away, and that nigga said, "Same to your family too." Oh, I knew shit was on. I knew she was about to go down. I knew. Before we talk about that last scene, before we talk about that last scene, Rock gonna have to kill Scrappy Mama too.
Oh yeah, she gonna have to.
Because now she's threatening Rock.
Yep.
She gonna have to kill Scrappy Mama too. Because she said Rock will do anything she will.
Mm-hmm.
So her saying if Rock don't do anything about my son Scrappy, she will.
Oh, that's a
And
threat.
she is the neighborhood snitch. So what
Yep.
the fuck that mean?
Oh yeah.
That
Okay.
mean that sound like me. She gonna fucking tell. She gonna
Yeah,
get
because
the
hold it.
telling. She gonna get the
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah, and because now she know that now she knows she's a snitch. She's like, oh no, you gotta go. You gotta go. Mm-hmm. You gotta go. Yep, you gotta go. But Famous is he's too flippity with the mouth. He talked too much. That's the one thing.
Did y'all say love how Rock handled the mafia dude?
Yeah, that was that was another low key great scene.
Facebook user, I expected Rock to be Rock.
Yeah, Facebook user? Can you tell us your name? Because you never gave us your name. We don't know who this person is.
Tim Bill said, I like that Kanan started to smarten up about his mama.
He did. I give it up to him on that.
Rock need to put her with her son because she got some powerful evidence on Rock drug organization. Facebook said she's in a catch-22. Yeah, Rock is kind of.
Oh, Kamisha. Okay, Kamisha.
Stack said Rock was talking that shit. Yo, Rock was talking that shit.
Without hesitation. Without hesitation. Let's go to these next 2 episodes. Hold on. You always tell me this, Merv. The episode before the season finale is gonna be the one. Oh, next week gonna be the one. Right?
Yeah, for some reason in the Power universe, episode 9 is always the best fucking episode of the season.
Yep.
Even better than the finale.
Yep, this is gonna be the one.
Hold on, episode 9 coming up? Yep. Next week is episode 9?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that shit gonna be a goddamn banger.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, yes, this episode. Yeah, right. Yeah, episode. Yeah. Make sure.
So I said she a real one, and everything she said was valid. So next week is episode 9.
Yep. Antitrust. Okay. All right, let's keep going to those comments. Yep.
Becca said, "Me too, Tina. He know Rock been lying. Rock knows she caught, and she's still lying." Facebook is laughing. Keon said, "I like that Rock didn't fall and stood up for Marvin against Sal."
Yep.
I like that shit too.
Yeah, because she was like, nobody fuck on my family.
Stack said, "Good point, Merv. She gotta go."
Talk about what's the name, Mom, Scrappy Mom.
It's Kamisha.
Okay, welcome, Kamisha.
TMB said, "Y'all think Scrappy Mom gonna find out and take Rock out?"
No, we think the other way around. We think the other way around.
She may find out, but she ain't taking Rock out. Even if she do find out, she ain't taking Rock out.
No, Rock will take her out.
But here's the other thing, right? Kanan's not gonna tell Rock about Scrappy Mama. I don't think he is because they beefing, so Rock never gonna know about it.
You know what's interesting though? She could get people around the way because they know she's a neighborhood snitch, and use that against her. But like, yo,
they who know that?
She could basically tell.
Only one person knows that.
But he can say, well, look, she could basically put a bug in the air. Was like, look, Scrappy Mom, like, she a snitch to the cops. Remember, she do the card games, right? So everybody with the card games, but like, look, letting you know, she's a snitch to the cops. She's a CI.
They don't know that. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying Rock can sit there and put a bug into people around the neighborhood's ear, but like, look, Scrappy Mom, she a CI. Like, watch out.
Rock don't even know she a CI.
I thought that's what Howard told her back. Howard didn't tell her that?
Oh, Howard just said, "Yo, my bad. It wasn't One-Eyed Jack." He never said who it was.
Oh, all right. My bad. All right. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he just said it wasn't One-Eyed Jack. He never said who it was.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Kamisha said, "Glad she got called out."
Mm-hmm.
Called out that Red Peach.
Listening. Yeah.
Glad she called out that rapey chick.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Becky said, truth in the body, Rock gonna kill somebody else.
He do. I want to know who she's gonna do because she does need a body. I don't know who she's gonna kill.
Kamisha said Kanan told her already. Kanan told her what? I'm not sure what that.
Wait. Oh no, Kanan didn't. So hold up. If you're saying Kanan told his mom that, oh no, he did tell her that. Like, I think what she's saying is that Scrappy mom was looking for, or wanted to, like, to find out about who killed her son, and that the street, she wanted like some action on it. I think that's what she's saying.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That part, yeah. But she don't know that Scrappy mom. Well, also how in that scene didn't tell her that it was Scrappy mom as the snitch, unless she just assumed. Unless she just assumed that.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Keep going out.
Rock is going to put 2 and 2 together. If it wasn't Scrappy, why was he at the station?
Yeah.
Don't forget about the junkie who saw Kanan shoot Howard. He need to go as well.
Oh, so keep forgetting about him.
Kamisha said Kanan told Rock that Scrappy Mom was going to make waves.
Yeah, he did. Now he did say that. He did say that.
Did Kanan say that, or was that? I thought that was 50 Cent narrating that said that. That was 50 Cent narration that said that. I don't think that was Kanan.
That wasn't Kanan actually saying that?
I thought that was 50 Cent doing the narrative that said that.
I gotta look at that again. I'm gonna look at that scene again.
Yeah, I don't think that was Kanan that said that. That was one of the narratives. So Ty, you got a favorite quote from this episode that stands out?
I was trying to think of something, but I really don't have one. I do not have. That I do not have.
You got a favorite scene?
Favorite scene was the scene to me. A favorite scene to me was Rock talking to the mafioso guy. That was my favorite scene. How she basically stood up that loyalty.
What's your most important scene in this episode, you think?
The most important scene? That last scene that we saw. That last scene that we saw, the attempted, when
the guy jump out and shot at
Marvin and his girl. Well, his attempted, his
the girl.
That's the most important to me.
Yeah, because I agree. That's the most important scene because depending on who got shot, it would depend on what kind of war we have next week.
Oh hell yeah!
So that's definitely the most. I agree. That's definitely the most important scene.
Hold up! Not only like who gets shot, but it's also character wise because imagine if it's Juke seeing her dad in the hospital. We're gonna see something like I'm gonna tell you the back. Juke is gonna be on some shit.
Rebecca's favorite scene was with Rock and the neighbor. All right. Most important scene was Jukebox.
Oh, Jukebox would that would be.
That's a good one too. God damn, that's a good one too.
That
was a very fucking good one too, Rebecca.
Yeah, it was too.
That was a good one too. Keon said these last 2 episodes are going to be the most important factor going to season 3. Absolutely. Ty, who's your MVP of this episode? Who's your MVP of this episode?
This is a tough one though.
It is.
This is a tough one because it's so much went down this episode. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say Marvin.
Marvin's your MVP of this episode
because of how he handled the situation with Rock. I mean with Juke, that like them bonding, him not losing his cool, him like actually having that important conversation. That because of that scene with him and Juke, I think to me that got me. That to me, and actuality because of what's going to happen next episode. I think because he's so important to me, that's the MVP right now. Because he's so important to what's going to happen this next episode, and because of everything that transpired, like the shooting happened because of him. The situation with Juke, well, you know how he handled it. Yeah. Stacks, come on now.
Rebecca said, regardless of how Rock feel about Marvin, if he gets shot up, she's gonna go crazy.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh, yo.
As fuck. Stack said nobody's MVP. The whole family's still fucking up. You know how fucking Stacks is, man.
Yeah, man.
Kiana said my MVP. You got 2 MVP. You can't have fucking 3 MVPs now, goddamn Kiana. You got 1 goddamn MVP, yo. You gotta make a decision. She said my MVPs are Jukebox, Marvin, and Rock. Their character development grew. We talking about for this episode. Just this episode, you got 3 motherfucking MVPs? 3?
Wow. But hold up, you know what I'm gonna say though on some real, what I like about something what Rebecca said about Rock if Marvin gets shot up. If Marvin is basically in a hospital, I'm telling you off the bat, not only is Rock gonna basically lose it, yo, Lou is gonna lose it.
You know what? You took the words out of my fucking mouth.
Lou's gonna lose it.
That one might bring that. You think that's what bring Lou back if Marvin gets shot?
To see his and remember, this is now we see the flip because last season it was Marvin seeing his brother on the floor. Remember that
they was beefing at that time too.
And remember when we saw Marvin in that flip that when he saw his brother, he was just like, no, Marvin was on 1 after that. That completely changed Marvin's whole character after that. I think this will do it. If we see if Marvin's in that hospital next episode, yo, Lou is going nuclear. Lou will sit there and say, I'm taking out the Italians. I'm taking them out. 1 by 1. I think he'll be on that time. I think Lou will be on that time.
Hey, Blade True said, well, he better start flipping. So obviously obviously Blade True think that nigga shot up.
Yeah.
Kiana says, I think Marvin okay, but Renee didn't make it.
Yo, that's another thing. If it's Renee who don't make it, Marvin is going to be.
So either way, we got war next week. Is that what y'all saying?
War.
Regardless, we got war next week.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be a body that's gonna get done next week. Or these next 2 episodes, it's gonna be bodies that's gonna be happening here. That's the only way this type of war ends. Bodies. Not 1 body, a lot of bodies. And this is going and you're going to, and the thing is also this is going to be something. I think it's something you said when we talked about the beginning part of the season. I don't see how Rock got the manpower to deal with something like that because remember, this is a New Jersey thing, and they have to answer. These guys from New Jersey have to answer to New York. Because remember that all.
That's my concern as well.
Yeah.
The amount of. She don't have the manpower.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Kiana said 2 bodies getting dropped. Is that next week? God damn, you got 2 bodies dropping next episode?
That's what I'm saying. Next week? Damn. Next episode? Ooh. I don't know about that.
Okay, Kiana, who's the 2 bodies?
Yeah, I want to see who the 2 bodies.
No way 2 major characters is getting dropped. I can see Renee as 1 body.
Yep.
Who will be the other body?
There's got to be someone on the Italian side.
No, I don't think she's talking about. I think she's talking about a nigga. She's talking about somebody black. She gotta be talking about somebody black.
I don't know.
So all right, what the fuck is gonna happen to LaToya Luckett on character? Y'all think
We'll go to her account. We'll go to her. This is her
the
response.
guy from the cabin?
Yeah, remember, hold up. Remember the Mafia Don said, like, you should have killed her. And he said, look, just give me another shot.
Okay.
That guy, remember?
Gotcha.
Now that makes perfect sense. And also, if he missed Marvin, like, dog, this is the second time you missed. Remember, this is the second time that he missed. He didn't kill him at the cabin, and if he misses Marvin this time, this is the second time he missed. Jimmy, up. So that's a, Oh yeah, she got to go.
Scrappy mom.
Well, I can agree with that.
So what y'all think about to happen to Juke Mama? Y'all think she about to be written off? Y'all think she about to be written off the show?
Scrappy mom?
No, Jukebox Mom. What y'all think about to happen to her?
No, I think they keep her around. I think we're not done with her mom just yet. I don't think we're done with her mom just yet.
Right. Like, well, what else could they? I don't see anything else that they could do with her because, right, Jukebox don't want nothing to do with her now, and that was her shit. That was her role in the fucking show. Only dealing with Jukebox. She had no other services outside of Jukebox.
But here's the wild part. Like, the one thing I think you probably are going to do it because,
Crown Body gonna start an investigation on Lou.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be something. That's a good question. Yeah, I can see that.
Jukebox Mom gonna leave again from Juke Life. That's what I'm thinking.
All right, here's the funny part about that. Jukebox not gonna make it. We don't need her character. They talk about Jukebox Mom.
Jukebox Mama, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what she meant. Because I like Jukebox. No, we need her.
Even Blake True says she's not needed anymore. Everybody's saying she's not needed anymore.
If that's the case, and this is the thing too, at least explain this week's episode to us. Please do that.
Nah, I think she's done. Well, I don't think we see her no more.
All right. Even though they're in the same city, that's the crazy part.
I mean, unless they have her leave and have her come back next season or like season 4 or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think she's gonna be a recurring character, like not recurring, but like pops up in and out, like
pops up in and out.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I can see that. That's what I meant. I don't think we see her like, but the only thing I want is to explain that scene that we were talking about that didn't make sense. Like, it didn't make any sense of how that transpired. Because everybody else.
Go ahead. What the
I agree with that too, Rebecca.
Rebecca said she was only brought to the show why Jukebox got so mean. Right.
I agree with that.
I think her purpose was to show why Jukebox snapped.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think will happen when Cartier find out? Does Cartier find out this season that Rock is going behind his back recruiting niggas?
That's a good question.
Do y'all think he finds out this season?
I don't think this season, but I think he's going to be the enemy for her next season.
Yeah, because she got her handful of the Tanya. Kiana said she's a waste of a character. She needs some dick. She is religious now, Kiana. Blade Truth, he may already know.
You know what? And hold up. I'm glad she brought that up. Let's get to that right now, right? Imagine this is all a setup by him.
Man, you always come up with them those reaches, man.
But hold up. I'm just saying, hold up. I don't think it's true, but I saw this like in another group or what have you. And it was like, imagine if he already knows and he was setting her up.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But, hold up. But that would be a very good little like wow. That would be something.
Rebecca says Cartier finds out first episode of next season that Rock.
Yeah, that's what I think happens. In my opinion, that's what I think happens. I think that happens next season.
Fake religious. She's undercover. Hold up, undercover.
Oh, she's talking about Jukebox Mom.
Yeah. He was on the phone with Tremont about Abraham being in jail and said, I got some shit in front of me that I got to attend to. Yeah. He was talking about Rock. So Blake True, what point you trying to make? I remember that scene. The shit he was talking about was Rock.
But I think she's thinking maybe it was a code or something like that. That Rock is right here in front of me. Well, I mean, I don't know. I still think it's just like what you and Becca said. I think Cartier is gonna find out next episode, next first episode of the next season. That's my first opinion.
Keanu said Cartier won't know until next season. Rebecca said I think Rock gonna slip and Cartier gonna catch her, either school her or check her. Blame True said the key word being shit. Okay. And Blame True laughing.
That would be, you know what would be wild if saying it like that? Because the last episode of season 1, Rock was on top. And what if the reverse happened? Now she is like completely not where she was before. And then she got played by like Cartier. And all of a sudden now we've seen the ascension of Unique back up.
Yeah.
That would be something to me. That would be something interesting. But again, I don't see that happening though. I don't see that happening.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think. I think it's all of the scenarios that could come out this episode. Like it was a lot of different shit. We talked about possibility of Marvin getting shot or Renee getting shot. The crown body is gonna be big. You know what? Keanu said Unique gonna help Rock take out Cartier.
He might.
And I'm glad she brought that up because I was thinking, and I was gonna ask y'all, does Unique stay neutral this whole time? Or will Unique pick a side between the Italians or between Rock? Or will it depend on who Rock is competing against? If Rock competing against Cartier, will Unique be okay with teaming up with her for that? Like,
I think whatever more power that he can get.
Like Unique is a free agent right now, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He can. I mean, granted, he's working with the Italians there with Rock.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still kind of a free agent. So yeah, he has a lot of flexibility to make different moves.
Yeah.
Blanchard said, I think he helps take out Sal. I was asking, I was wondering if that's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
But what would he have to gain if he take out Sal? If he help take out Sal, it's not like he can run them off you.
A favor from
he got favor with the fucking mafia. He's in with them. I don't see. You're right. He did. Okay, his connection was with the son, and with the son being dead, he might not be as strong or connected with the mafia.
Yep. Because remember, the Italians only see is just like, dude, why are we keeping you around?
Unique only team with Rock to keep an eye on her. His side is with the Italians. That's what Rebecca said. Keanu Unique like New Jersey, so I can see him take out Sal, then take out Cartier, and beat a man over New Jersey.
See, that's what I think happens.
Keanu said Unique wants to be on top.
He do. I can see that happen. I mean, I can see definite like. To me, unique is going to be the most important character moving forward. These next 2 episodes, because whatever he decides to do is going to change. Is going to be game changing. If he goes to Rock, he'd be like, "All right, Rock, remember I'm doing this for you."
All right. So you know what we all do before we end it, before we end the talk. What's your predictions happen next episode? What happens next episode?
Oh, it's gonna be some killings next episode. It's gonna be some killings.
Nick co-signed for Rock, and now Sal's son is dead, so you might have to go with Rock.
He's playing accessory.
You know what?
Yeah, remember? Yep. Mm-hmm.
He did vouch for Rock.
Yep.
And in the mafia, you vouch for somebody, and that person fucks up. You responsible.
Hold up, and also hold up.
That's a good motherfucking point. So he might be forced to team up with Rock.
Hold up, but also too, let's keep this in mind too. So you vouched for Rock, what have you, right? My son, who basically got you in this, what have you, right? Took an outside job for people you rock with.
Yeah, that's what we just said.
Yeah, so it's like,
So he may have to be forced to sign with Rock.
Literally out of necessity. He might have to do that.
Necessity.
ASAP. Yeah, right on necessity, like ASAP. Yeah.
Rock gonna make a major mistake, and she gonna need Unique. Shit, she already did that.
Yeah, she needs Unique now. it ain't later. She need him now. Especially if it's like if there's anything, they're definitely gonna need Unique now.
Kanan gave her prediction. She said 2 people gonna die. Rebecca, did you give your prediction? Blatant Truth, did y'all give your prediction for next episode? Ty, you got a prediction for next episode?
Well, I do feel there's gonna be some bodies. I still think it might be. I think it might be Scrap's mom, and it's got to be one of the Italians. I think it is going to be the guy Jimmy. So I think what Kiana said. I think those are the 2 things I think is going to happen.
Okay, besides people dying, y'all.
All right.
Have any predictions besides people dying?
To me, it goes. I can't have a prediction because I gotta find out who is the one who got killed.
Nigga, that's why it's called a fucking prediction. What are you talking about?
All right,
you can't make a prediction. You find out who get killed. All right, I'll give some predictions, y'all. Y'all killing me. So I'm thinking Marvin and Renee both survive, but I think Marvin's gonna be one probably the more fucked up. Marvin's gonna be the one in the hospital. I don't think he dies, and for some reason I don't think Renee dies either. But if she does die, Marvin's gonna come. Marvin's gonna come back with vengeance. I think it'd be an episode with Marvin snap, and be an episode with Jukebox snap.
So you're gonna see her dad like at such a like that place. She ain't gonna want to see her dad like that.
Well, no, I'm talking about just from Jukebox snapping from her mama bullshit.
Oh yeah, okay. All right,
if Renee dies, it's gonna make Marvin snap. That fear he had with the Italians before is gonna be gone. But for some reason, I don't feel like neither one's gonna die. One of them gonna be in the hospital. But I don't think either one dies. But I think it's gonna be Marvin. It's gonna be a role reversal where Lou is going to the hospital for Marvin.
And he gonna snap.
And yeah, it could be where Lou snapped and he get his kahunas back. He get his street shit back where he's all the way in.
And that'll help Rock because those 2 will basically be Literally together.
For them to survive, the Italians Rock gonna need Lou.
Oh, easily.
Telling you.
Easily.
Blake Truth prediction is Famous will die. I don't know how, and hopefully Burke will too. Facebook user, shit's gonna hit the fan for Lou since Crown's body was found.
Mm-hmm.
Lulu get questioned by police on Crown body.
Oh, yeah.
Rebecca prediction: Kanan and Rock gonna go at each other. Marvel will make it, but it's gonna cause a war.
Yeah.
Blame Truth, if they both survive, the two will get married. Whoa. Well, shit. Wasn't going that goddamn far. Renee.
But man, all right.
Marvel, the counselor.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it could be survivors love.
Mm-hmm.
If both can survive.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. Still getting married though, but I see them being a fucking item. I see them being one.
Mm-hmm.
And so, hey y'all, we went a little bit extra because this episode was a lot to unpack. And the next show we about to talk about, that's just a whole bunch of shit to unpack. So it's gonna be a long day.
You want to talk about? Hold on. We went from one extreme to another extreme.
Yeah. Damn, Keon, as soon as I said we about to go to the next show, you asked say good night. But now I get it. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Good night, you as well. Come back next Tuesday, 8 o'clock.
Definitely appreciate y'all.
Hey, Blake Chu said, damn, he didn't even get the skins.
Nope.
Hey, that's why I don't think she gonna die. Oh no, Marvin have gotten the pussy since. But she was definitely feeling Marvin. I don't think they ain't gonna die. Nah. Neither one of them. Both of them gonna survive. Both of them gonna survive. All right. Hey y'all. We gave y'all extra 30 minutes of Raising Kanan. The episode needed it because it was a lot to unpack. All right. Which me and Ty are gonna be on the motherfucker even longer. Because there's no way we could do House of Dragon in 30 minutes. There's no fucking way we could do that shit in 30 minutes. We might not even be able to do that shit in a fucking hour. Because
a lot of shit went down.
Nigga. Hey, y'all. Just let y'all know, we about to transition to House of the Dragon. For y'all that come on here at 8 o'clock for Raising Kanan. We appreciate y'all. We got 2 more episodes left. Black Mafia family starts at the end of the month. So we're gonna transition right from Raising Kanan into Black Mafia and Black Mafia family.
Actually, hold up. I'm gonna cut you off here. Hold up. It's only the documentary. The series don't come
that's not the TV show. Then the Power Book. So the Power Book that's coming on, one of the TV shows I thought starts at the end of the month.
It's just the documentary, the BMF documentary. That's it.
Okay, no, we're not talking about documentary. So it's not a TV show. Okay. Damn. So the Power Book 3? I mean, the Power Book 2? Ghost that comes on the end of the month?
Nope.
So no 50 Cent shows come on at the end of the month?
This is the end of it. Once this is over, we ain't getting nothing until like January or February next year.
Okay. All right. Well, don't worry. We'll have some show to talk about when this go off. I thought it was a Power of 50 Cent show. Okay. I was just told All American started back this week, but shit, we're gonna already be 3 weeks in by the time we have free time to talk about that. But don't worry, y'all. We'll let y'all know. But yeah, we're transitioning from Raising Kanan to House of the Dragon. Yeah. I'm about to share about to go on Facebook and share us to the House of Dragon Facebook groups. Real quick.
Now, but look, we're like I said, then is what Merv just talked about. To our listeners, to our viewers, House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 8, The Lord of the Tides. This episode was something. Yo.
Yeah. Don't start talking about details yet. But go ahead.
No details. But man, oh man, this is man. And also too, this is like thing too. This is the last time jump for a minute for this show. Because everybody who saw this show saw that the kids got older. And this is the last time jump for a long minute, for a long while for this show. There's gonna be no time jumps in season 2. No time jumps in season 2. So remember that. So what the characters we're seeing right here, we're seeing all of them in season 2. Well, we don't know.
2?
Yep. There's no time jumps. There's no time jump.
So the time jump now this time jump will last the rest of the season.
Yep.
I definitely know that. So you thinking next season they're gonna do another time jump?
No. They said that this is the last one.
Yeah, for the show period, right?
Yeah, for the show period. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Because this time jump right here moved the kids. All the kids went from 7. The current time frame now is from 17 to 21.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All the kids, as far as like the kids that battled last week.
Yep.
Lost an eye. All of them is between the ages of 17 and 21 now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I believe you said it was 6 years. All right, so the time jump was only 6 years? Hell no, it gotta be more than that. So how old was it? All right, so if all the kids between 17 and 21, so you're trying to tell me that the youngest kid was 6 years, 17 minus 6 is 11? The youngest kid was 11 at the time? Because it's
6 years.
I thought it was like a 10-year time. I thought it was at least a 10-year time jump.
Blanche Tree was right. 6 years. Only 6 years. Yep. Mm-hmm. Only 6 years.
Okay. Gotcha. So let me ask you this. When this episode started, did you think the king was dead?
Oh, yo. Sure did. I was like, this has got to be the episode. I thought he was dead.
Okay. Why you thought he was dead though?
Because I'm gonna tell you at the back. When we first heard when Damon got first, we gotta remember the beginning of this, right? We saw Damon get, he getting the egg or what have you, right? And you see him get a note. And when I saw the note, I was like, "Is this it? Is this we finally like they're going to go to to the thing for the funeral?" And I was like, "This got to be it." Because all I kept thinking about the last whatever weeks was like, "How's the king still alive? This dude is just hanging on." Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Hey,
you know what?
Hey, Chris. You could come on. I forgot you was on that show. I forgot to ask you. You could jump back on. But no, blame truth. I was asking in the beginning of the episode, did you think he was still alive? Or did you think he was dead? Like when the episode first started, and like what Ty was talking about. What did you think? Hey, Chris, jump back on.
If we play, then we leave him.
Huh? All right.
Yeah, this was I that's what I thought. Like, what did you think, Merv?
Blaze, you said yes, I did. So she thought the king was dead in the beginning. She thought he was still alive in the beginning. Man, I wasn't. I wasn't fucking sure because uh they showed Damon,
Mm-hmm.
they showed Rhaenyra,
Mm-hmm.
and then they showed Allison, and they showed Otto,
Yeah.
and they didn't show the king. So, and then they showed them in the Iron Throne. So I was wondering. I I wasn't really sure. Hold on, hold on. All right. All right.
Hey,
Welcome, welcome, Mo Chris.
What's going on?
what's up? What's up?
Chilling.
Yeah. I'm
All right.
here in the
So he's
backstage.
he watches House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
All right.
so yeah, so he's gonna come on during the 9 o'clock ones to talk about House of
Okay.
the Dragon with us.
All right. That's what's up.
All right. So Chris, in the beginning of the episode, at the very beginning, did you think the king was dead or you thought he was alive?
Now I thought it was like something dealing with the king for sure with that note. I just didn't know what the note was saying. And just trying to use context clues on how like when Manera was speaking and
All
stuff
right.
and how they gotta go back to a king's landing. I was like, oh, okay, something must be up with the king. So I definitely thought if he wasn't dead, it was something like he was about to die or something. You know.
Gotcha. Um, let me ask y'all this. I, Before we jump in this episode, was this was this y'all would this be your top three episodes of the season so far?
Mm.
I'll put it my top three for sure.
I might
Okay.
have to put it. I might have to put it up there. Not gonna hold you. Yo.
I just
All
don't know
right.
what order. I just don't know
It-
where
Yeah.
I place
oh,
it.
you know I'm about to ask you that. You know I'm about to ask you that shit. All right. You got it as you got your top two.
um, I was just
That
thinking about
yo man.
how remember we was talking last show. We was talking about the young in there, how we liked her more so the
Then
older,
the older Rhaenyra, yeah.
right? And I
Mm-hmm.
was just thinking about those episodes when we showed her, as I'm putting that probably number two, probably number two that episode, mainly because of the shock value of old buddy, you know.
Yo.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yo.
All right. Listen, this is my number one. This is my number one
Number one?
episode. Let me listen. Listen.
Hold up. Before you do this, you're talking about before the episode when Damon just went like Damon was just like the last 10 minutes of that episode when Damon just went whatever, right? And
Yeah.
basically, and before that,
Yeah. Yeah. Cause look, I'm listen.
hold up.
You know
But
what
I
reason?
understand. Hold up. I'm gonna give it. All right, I give it to you. I understand that, but man, woo.
But no. All right. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that made me fall in love with Game of Thrones,
Mm-hmm.
even though the action scenes was fucking crazy
Mm-hmm.
and dope,
Mm-hmm.
it was always the kind of like the behind the scene, the mind game, the strategy, the chess,
Mm-hmm. I agree.
the unpredictableness of
Yo.
it. If
All
that's
right.
what made me fall in love with Game of Thrones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this episode right here was the first episode where I felt like I was watching Game of Thrones, the original one. Now,
All
granted,
right, I can see that.
it didn't have like those big action scenes like the previous episodes this
It
season.
was chess. It was chess moves.
It was chess moves, and
Chess moves being this episode.
and it was unpredictable as fuck. It was a lot of shit I did not fucking see coming.
I agree.
And when the shit happened, hey, I went full. I'm like, so this was the first episode of the season. And I was like, oh my fucking goodness, I'm going nuts while watching this shit. That's why I say that.
Well, it wasn't any dragons in this episode except for in the beginning.
It didn't need any. So Blade Truth, good question. What did y'all like the first 10 minutes of the episode the best, or did you like the last 10 minutes of this episode the best?
See, the first 10 minutes was.
The first 10 minutes, not much happened. That's when Damon got the letter. He grabbed the dragon's egg. Got the letter. It wasn't too much action in this one like that.
Right.
No, it wasn't. It was just a lot of great chess moves being done in this episode. Just a whole lot of great chess moves. And some chess moves I didn't think was gonna play itself out though, and it did.
So let's deep dive. All right. Blade Truth got last 10. I agree.
I agree. But it's this top 3 episode.
So Vaemon, this nigga has been throwing shade at Rhaenyra and her kids for the last couple episodes. Even during the funeral last episode, he was throwing shots at Rhaenyra and the kids, talking about, I'm the one true blood. All right.
Yeah. So
it should have been surprise y'all that this nigga made a move for the throne after his brother got injured.
I'm gonna go ahead, Chris.
No, it didn't surprise me either because as y'all stated, like he's by the book. He's very traditional in his house. And he and his brother share the same sentiments. So I guess now in his brother's absence, he felt like he has to be that one. And now I do think it is a little bit of personal gain, but you can talk because he had the leverage and he used it, which as you see how it play out,
Hold up. But also too, let's not remember, it's not just Rhaenyra he went after though. Let's remember the younger version. Like what 10 years ago, he went at Damon too, trying to do that mutiny bull crap. All right, let's not forget that. So it's all personal with Varmint. Like it's all personal with that whole situation. All personal.
Hey, Blake Truth just said the same thing she's talking about in her comments. Y'all saying at the same time.
Yeah. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, he waiting for this. He been waiting for this. Yep.
Because he went at Rhaenys as well.
Yep.
The wife.
Yep.
Hold
on. You saw her granddaughter though. She like, wait, hold up. What you doing?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's keep that. That was something to keep in mind, like later on for the future, because granddaughter was with it. I thought she was gonna be like, look, what are you doing?
And it's like you always gotta respect her because she was up to be a queen at one point in time. So that always going to be there. That's not going to, not going.
And I know we're going to talk about that later, but you know what? She kind of got the respect that she wanted this episode at the very end.
Yeah. So everybody went to King's Landing Everyone went to King's Landing to protect their own interests. Vaemon went to talk with Allison and Otto because they're speaking for the king. Was Otto sitting on the damn throne, or was that Allison? Wasn't it Otto that seemed like he was sitting on the damn throne or standing in front of it?
He didn't sit. He was standing in front of it. He didn't sit down.
Okay.
Yeah, he never sat down.
He's speaking on behalf of the king.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So you know something? Hold on. You know what's something we didn't see this episode? Maybe if I'm wrong.
He might have said.
No, I don't think he sat down. I think he we didn't see him sit down until
the dinner.
the dinner. Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
Blade Truth.
See, Blaze True say yes. Otto sat down. If I had to double check, I say, did he? Was he sit?
I think
so sat also he did.
Yeah,
Wow.
so he
But he
was.
was
Yeah, I thought so. He was sitting down on the throne.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, wow. That's interesting though. That's interesting though.
So yeah, Otto, speaking on behalf of the king. So Vaemon went to King's Landing to speak his part. And then Daemon and Rhaenyra realized they got to go to King's Landing as well.
Hell yeah!
And Rhaenys, Lord Corlys' wife, went to King's Landing. So everybody in King's Landing, but Rhaenyra tried to make a last-second move to unite her and Lord Corlys with Rhaenys and their kids and her kids. But she got shot down because Rhaenys was like, I already know they're going after you. I'm not fucking with you. I like the offer, but I can't fuck with you because they're going after you tomorrow.
And she knew it. Hold up, another chess move. She's like, I'm protecting my hide. I know where it's about to go.
Oh yeah.
No,
don't respond to that. Hey, Blake, you're going too fast.
We get to that.
You're going too fast. You're going too fast, Blake.
Yeah, we get
to that later. You're going too fast. We ain't talking about that yet.
Yeah, we get to that later. We get to that later.
We still
that was such a good one too. We get to
all
that
right,
later.
so
go ahead, Merv.
So the Rhaenys turned her down. I said, I'm gonna stand on my own on this one. All right. So Vaemon then went and talked to Allison and Otto, like, yo, whoever runs the seas is in debt to you. So would you rather a little boy, or would you rather me? I mean, the nigga had a point. It was fucked up the way he went about it, but the nigga had a point. But what people slept on is Rhaenyra still had one cheat code. She got one thing that nobody else got. She is the daughter of the fucking king. And this nigga is still fucking alive. So she went to him and was like, do you still believe? Did you believe when you told me about Aegon and his dream? And do you still believe that only the heirs should know about this? If you still believe that, I need you to show up to this meeting. And you got to name Lucerys as the heir, as for over the Lord of the Tidelands.
Hold up, it's crazy if I'm right. In that same scene, she even doubted it herself. She literally doubted herself. This is the first time I was like, wait, we getting doubts?
Yeah,
like first time we got doubts.
Everything's against her now. Otto and Allison, she know they don't fuck with her. They're making decisions now. And Vaemon don't fucking like you.
Nope.
So you had to make one last effort to Rhaenys, and Rhaenys told your ass no.
Yeah.
What the fuck you gonna do now? You had to make one last effort.
Let's go to daddy.
Yep.
And go to fucking daddy.
A straight great Hail Mary to a dad. Like
you know what? That's a perfect motherfucking analogy right there.
A Hail Mary.
He had to do a Hail fucking Mary. You know what? I'm gonna play y'all fucking comments when I get to that scene. I'm I know that's the scene of the whole fucking to me, that's the scene of the whole fucking
Oh hell yeah,
season. So
hell
I
yeah,
ain't talking about that yet. All right,
hell yeah.
I'm building up. I'm building up stacks. I'm building up blatant truth. So, like you said, Ty, she had to make a Hail Mary because nobody has really seen the king.
Nope.
Based on what they're saying, it's almost like it's been months since anybody seen the king besides the maester. And they keep on drug off of milk of poppy.
Yo, and did you see Damon how pissed off he was
when he walked in the
found that
room
out?
and saw him?
Yo, he was like, "Yo, this is not my brother. This is not him." That hurt him.
I mean,
that hurt him though.
yeah.
That hurt him.
Well, I mean, you could tell he was because they smelled. It was like the king asked for the tea, and he smelled the tea, and he was like, "Oh, they got that poppy shit in here, and which poppy keeps you drunk." All right, so they wouldn't even approach Allison about that shit and Otto.
Yep.
Now this where shit changed. The king told Otto, "Yo, I don't want no milk of poppy." No, he said, "I'm coming to the petition tonight." And did you see Otto's face when that nigga said, "I'm coming to the petition tonight"? I'm coming to dinner. Oh no, I lied. He said he's coming to dinner. My bad.
Yeah,
he said he's coming to dinner. He was sitting there for petition. He said, "I'm coming to dinner." And Otto tried to give him some more of that milk of poppy. He said, "No."
He was like, "No."
I don't want any. All right. So that first caught Otto off guard. But man,
I still don't think he's gonna make it.
Now let's fast forward. Now let's fast forward to the scene of the motherfucking season. So you got Otto sitting. I think this is what Blake Truth talking about. Otto was sitting on the damn throne.
Yeah.
And doing this scene right here. So Vaemon made his speech. Right? Then they gave Rhaenyra a chance to start talking. Rhaenyra didn't have a fucking chance. Everybody knew that.
Yep.
But yo, you know what they forgot? That Rhaenyra's the daughter of the motherfucking king. And when that motherfucking door opened,
oh, that was like all that air came out of that room. That whole little bravado, everybody against Rhaenyra, that came out the room.
Yo, the king came in that bitch like oh, y'all must have forgot.
Exactly.
Y'all must have forgot. That nigga, everybody look at this motherfucker. Like you said, the wind went out the building. Everybody started moving to the side.
Yep.
Rhaenyra moved to the side. And this nigga limped his way to the throne.
What up?
Dropped his crown.
I'm gonna get to that. I wanna go ahead because I want to go tell you something about that scene. Go ahead.
Damon picked up the crown. At first, I don't need no help until he realized it was his brother. And then he accepted help only because it was his brother. And then he sat down and put the crown on that nigga head. These niggas ain't know what to do.
Hold up. They said that scene, they said the actual crown wasn't supposed to drop off his head. When he did it, and this was all one take. When they finally did it, when they saw it, it was like, yeah, we're gonna keep that in. They said the crown was never supposed to come off his head when it dropped like that. And when they saw it back, and they was like, ooh, we're gonna keep this in.
Yeah. I know on sets on filming, when you get a uncandid emotional scene like that, as a director, you do not call cut. And then you go back and figure out if you want to keep it or not.
Yep.
No,
that right there
was good. That was good.
I would like, to me, I'd be like, yeah, keep that. Yeah, I found that out. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, you know, CA on movie sets, but this low budget stuff.
Still a movie though, man. Still a movie, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
word.
learn a lot. Yeah, you learn a lot of them sets.
That
Mm-hmm.
okay? That's good shit. That's good shit. But
Mm-hmm.
yo, when the king said, the king led off, I am confused. It fucked me up a little bit. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, this nigga still drunk. This nigga still fucked up off that milk of poppy. But
Yeah.
when that nigga said, I am confused on how the fuck we got a petition over something that was already fucking settled. What the fuck we doing here? Why
Mm-hmm.
we here again? Hey, that nigga had real like, hold up, y'all still fucking with my daughter? I
We still
done
having this
told y'all
discussion.
she's gonna be the motherfucking queen.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
This is my motherfucking grandson. He's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be Lord of the fucking tides.
Mm-hmm.
I am confused. I'm fucking confused. What are we doing here? Why we
Mm-hmm.
have a petition? But the only person that should be speaking right now that only knows what the fuck Lord Corliss want is Bernice.
Yo.
You may speak.
Yo. When it went to her, I did not know. That was the one scene I was like, well, I don't know what's about to happen here.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. But it goes back to what I said though. This was the first time that now she had the respect and everything in her. Everything was in her, like basically at her disposal. Was like, look, whatever I'm about to say is going to change everything.
Right.
Think about that. And that was like, I think that's all she wanted was like her say.
Mm-hmm.
And now she had a say. That was a great scene.
Nigga, we gonna be on the scene for a while. I'm gonna read these comments right now.
Yeah, keep going.
Blake True said yes, Otto sat down. I was mad as hell when the king came in. Stack said he came that petition looking like the crypt keeper.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much redecorated the red keep. Yeah, they damn sure did. Proved that Damon was right and King Viserys should have had him by his side the whole time. Otto was shocked that the king showed up to a petition. The queen and Otto were mortified when King Viserys came through that hallway. Blaze said it was touching. Stack said, "Have you seen, yo?" When he said, "I'm confused," I knew Allison and Otto were fucked. Yo, listen, man. When I saw that nigga walking down that hallway, my mouth was open the whole fucking time. I'm like, this nigga about to set shit straight right motherfucking now. And when that like Stack said, when he said, "I'm confused," and he started talking, yeah, I knew Allison Otto had fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And when he said Bernice played her card right. She said Lord Corliss will want Lucerys as the heir. And that has never changed. And I also just got an offer from Rhaenyra as to betroth my kids and her kids to seal the legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, she turned that shit down yesterday. Hello?
Don't listen?
No.
Oh.
She turned it down because she just knew the king was dead, or when they went to, make her claim, that's why she turned it down, because she knew Rhaenyra was dead. Now, when the king came in, it's like almost she respecting Rhaenyra as queen now. So it's like, I'm thinking that it's gonna be I think she's gonna be by her side. I think she's gonna support Rhaenyra as queen, and I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially after, I don't know if you got to it yet, but
Mm-hmm.
No, we ain't got to it yet. We start. You heard everything we talked about. We ain't got to that. We just on the scene right here. We ain't got to that part yet. But yeah, Renice
Matter of fact, our goal is this. She might be her hand. Or maybe not.
Ooh. Oh, I get that.
That would be like fucking dope. That'd be real fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
Renice definitely made a chess move, yo. Renice definitely made a chess move. Because she turned it down the day before, except the day of when she realized the power was back in Rhaenyra's hand with the king alive and with the king coming back to speak. So definitely a fucking chess move.
Everything. Like I said, this whole episode was nothing but a lot of big chess moves. The hand thing, you know what? That's a man. That man.
That would be dope. Woman. That'll make everybody mad.
Hold up. And I'm gonna tell the back because right up like this episode, and I know we'll get to that later, Merv. We already seen the battle lines being drawn right now, right? We see it. We know it's about to happen. And everybody's gonna need help on either side. Hold on. And you know what? That would be a great move for Rhaenyra because she needs somebody that can navigate for her a little bit. That can tell her, like, look, bring it back a little bit. This is how you do things a little bit. Let me talk.
She also needs somebody that sees shit differently.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And has the experience. Now, Renice made her pitch. The king accepted the shit. The king validated the shit and says, yo, we'll have, this is what it is. Here comes fucking Vaemon. Hey, listen, when keeping it real goes wrong, that's what the fuck we about the next 3 minutes of this scene is called when keeping it real goes wrong. All right? This nigga come out and says, first of all, he's going back and forth with the king. Nigga, that's your first mistake. That nigga, you don't go in those times. You don't go back and forth with the king. I don't give. You just can't give a fuck who you are. You can't go back and forth with the king. First goddamn mistake. But we know how the king is. He'll say shut, but he don't act on it. That nigga looked at Rhaenyra and started saying, I will refuse to give up to this. Damon looked at that nigga and said, say it. Say
it. Yo.
Damon looked at that nigga and was like,
say it.
Say it.
Say it.
I dare you to say it. Like, please.
Damon has always been on. Damon, man.
Please say it.
And, hold up. And he did it.
No, hold up. Before you go, did y'all think he was gonna say it when Damon said?
I didn't think he was gonna say it.
No, fuck no. No way you thought he was gonna say that shit.
He got to that part. When he was basically spewing his mouth. You know what? I think he thought he got a little bit too big for his britches. He thought, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Ain't nothing.
So when Damon said, say it, y'all thought this nigga was gonna have enough kahunas to actually say what the fuck he thinking about Rhaenyra and those fucking kids?
Yep.
Yo.
I did. Because he was loaded.
I didn't think that nigga was gonna say it.
You saw the speech he was giving.
He paused. The nigga paused. Hey, when Damon says he was talking, and Damon said, "Say it."
Hold on, Rika.
What up, Rika? Bye, Rika.
Yo.
You're late. You should have came on 8 o'clock with your late ass. when that nigga said say it and he paused, I like that. I knew that nigga had a little bit of sense. That nigga had a little bit of sense. And they then went back and forth with the king, and now you got to talk shit to Damon and by his wife. I didn't think he was gonna say it. I didn't think that nigga had the balls. I didn't think he had enough cojones to actually say it. And when that motherfucker said, he paused, he thought about it, and then Vemon said, "Fuck it." Her son a bastard, and she's a whore.
No, you know, hold it. You know what I was. You know what I was. Yo, you know what I was talking about? How quick he did it. I think that was the most. Hold it. That's the thing I think I was most shocked about. How quick he did it. I'm like, oh,
that nigga said,
okay.
He said, I will refuse to allow this. Damon said, say it.
Say it.
Vaymon paused. It's almost like he said, oh, this nigga trying me. I ain't about to back down. I ain't no punk. That's what Vaymon said to himself. I ain't no punk. Her son are bastards, and she's a whore. Yo, this nigga just lost his motherfucking mind. Does that motherfucker know who he talking to? And then goddamn King said, I'll have your tongue for this. And Vaymon turned around and faced the king. Next thing you know, this fucking head is rolling on the motherfucking floor.
Quick!
And slice. And Damon said, y'all could keep his tongue. Nigga, I fell out my chair. Nigga, I'm surprised I fell out my motherfucking chair when I saw that shit, yo.
I was like,
I wish y'all could have seen me live when I watched this motherfucking show. And this scene happened.
This basically said the old Damon's back. Because I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, Damon kind of switched up. I'm glad you brought that up because Damon was getting on the King's nerve, was a different kind of guy than Damon now. Yeah.
Oh, Damon's the guy now. Now we got Damon back from the first previous episodes. We got Damon back now. This dude.
I'll read his comments so we can respond to it.
I'm gonna continue what you're saying, Merv. So not only once he did it, they basically all the King's his guards pull out their knives. He was like, hold up. Yeah, here I go. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm good. What?
So I'll read his comments. Stack said Damon is by far my favorite character on this show. Landslide.
Oh, right now, yeah. Right now,
for sure, yeah.
Blatant truth. He thought he was just that bad.
Yeah, he did. He was smelling himself.
Right. Reek said, hey, and bye. Bye, Felicia. Blatant truth. Remember he stepped to him before. He did at the war. At the war, right? That's when he stepped to him at the war of Thailand? The Stepstones. The war of the Stepstones. Stacks. I didn't see that coming, Merv. I never thought he'd say bastard and sprinkle a little whore on there. LMAO. Yo, I didn't see that. Like when I told y'all this, I really felt like the Game of Thrones. This really had that Game of Thrones feel. This is the first episode that had that original Game of Thrones feel. Like this shit was fucking crazy. Blade Truth Viserys found some strength to pull his little knife out. Right. Stack said he lost his mind figuratively and literally. Stack said that was fast as fuck. Vayman was owed that by Damon for when he tried to stage a mutiny during that war, where Damon went into beast mode.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that totally. Because that was lingering. That's what I brought. That's the reason why I brought that up. That was lingering, and I think Damon was like, "Oh, you know what? This is the perfect time for this. This is the perfect time." Damon was waiting for it. I think he was waiting. Was like, you know what, dude? I know you're gonna say it. Just say it. That's the reason why he was like, say it. Say it. Go ahead, do it. Give me the reason. Give me the reason why I should do this. Damon wanted that. He wanted that kill.
What was the thing behind Reese looking at the body? Like, even when the mortician was like, "Hey, my lady,
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Right for you to see the dead," you know. I was trying to get the symbolism or the breakdown behind that part, but I was like, couldn't get to. Maybe she was thinking like all the men in my house is gone now because she lost her son. You know.
Oh, you know what? Dan didn't even think about that.
You know, I was thinking,
I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Yeah.
That's a very good question.
I wasn't sure what that meant either. Or maybe they gotta go back with his head, or disrespectful, or I wasn't sure. I might have to go back and watch that part as well. Maybe it's some wording in there that I missed.
She had like an epiphany. Maybe she was thinking about something. I don't know. But you remember they buried their dead by the water, so she probably got to take that body back in the best way she can. But yeah, I just want to throw that in there. I was like,
That's a good one. You know what? I didn't even think about it. That's a good.
Yeah, that was a scene. I'm definitely gonna have to try to go back and watch and understand that shit. Stack said he wanted that bad Tarzan. Damon kind of whispered, saying, "On a please say that shit kind of way."
I agree.
Right. You like say it. Like I dare you to say it. Like
say what again?
Please say it.
Please say it.
Like make my day. Like some Clint Eastwood shit. Make my day, nigga. But yo, I was going crazy that whole scene. And like Stack said, that's a top 10 scene in Game of Thrones and House of Dragon combined. That really is. That scene was crazy. That whole scene from beginning to the end. And we chopped off Vayman's head, and then it was about to squabble. They was ready to go at Damon, and the king killed that shit, and the king did that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too. He was smiling. Yep.
Yo, Damon is always smiling during danger, or when something fucked up going on. This nigga's always smiling.
Yeah, that's the old Damon.
Yeah. I'm glad to see that nigga back. Like
we all glad he's coming back.
Like Rhaenyra said, if I'm with you, people gonna think twice to try me. Hey, after they saw Damon do that shit, them niggas ain't thinking about trying her no more. Blake Truth, do you guys think Rhaenyra was being sincere, toasting to Alicent about being there for her father or making a chess move? I think it was sincere.
I think it was sincere too.
I think so too. Yeah, I think it was.
I think the speech by her father.
That got to her. That got to her, yeah.
And let's not forget, these were best friends. Like these were best friends that relied on each other, depended on each other, and shit like that when it was little. But politics got in the way of their friendship because of both of their fathers, Otto and the king, was the reason why their friendship became strained. So, I mean, if that was there before, without the politics, during the dinner, the politics was removed. The king had removed the politics during dinner. By the time dinner came, he done made a decision. He killed that petition shit. This is what's going on. So they was able to rekindle that friendship again without any politics. Until the fucking kids got involved.
and that's gonna always,
and that's when everything changed.
Yep, that's when the divide.
Let me ask y'all this.
Back over.
Stack said 100% of the time, Merv. Blake True said that's what Lou needs to do, pull a Damon. Yeah, Lou definitely got to goddamn get his shit back from raising Kanan. Let me ask y'all this. Did y'all catch on to the fried pig being given to Amon?
Now, always like, what does that pig represent?
Do y'all know?
That's what I'm asking.
Oh, Chris, do you know?
It symbolizes something, but meaning he's the.
Nah, it was a prank. It was a joke. Remember episode 2 when they was in the dragon lair, and everybody had a dragon except Amon. Amon was the only one that didn't have a dragon. And even with the Valerian kids, the kids with the black kids with the hair, and they said we got a dragon for you. And the dragon, it was a pig, came up dressed like a dragon, and he went crying to his mama Allison and to the king. Y'all remember that part?
Yeah, now I remember. That's a good. Now I remember now. Damn.
Right. So remember last episode. He stole a dragon from Rhaena. So there's still been kind of bad blood between them.
Oh.
So they ordered the kids ordered the fried pig to be delivered to him as a remembrance of when they had a live pig dressed like a dragon delivered to him when he had no dragon. That's why he risked his life stealing the big dragon last week because the kids was teasing him about not having a dragon and played pranks on him. So now he was like, "It's okay, mother. Don't mourn for me. I lost an eye, but I gained a fucking dragon."
Yeah.
So the fried pig was a joke from the cousins with the nephews. And that's why he got so shitting. That's why he got mad. Like, y'all motherfuckers still playing with me. Y'all still motherfucking playing with me. Because that nigga's a beast now.
Yeah,
that nigga's a motherfucking beast now.
Yeah.
So that was the symbolism. Well, that's what they meant for the pig.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I didn't catch that, but I did catch the pig. But that was a good one. Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one. And now that's the reason why he gave that little giggle when he saw the pig. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's why I was laughing. It was all a prank. Fucking with this nigga.
It was all good till the kids got involved. Once the kid, it was all good once the kids, and I'm like, well, this is the end of that. Yeah. Once we saw that bravado with the kids, I was like, oh, this is it.
Blake True said those kids are bad as hell. Blake True said Amon admires Damon. You think so? I'm not sure about that.
You know what? And
it's a mutual respect in some way, shape, or form. It's a mutual respect a little bit.
They got the same haircut. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, they do.
They do have the same haircut.
They do.
Blake Truth. Yes, they were being shady because they gave him a pig because he didn't have a dragon. Right. Mm-hmm. And the older brother Aegon, that motherfucker is damn trash. That motherfucker offer his. He went to his nephew girl and said, "You about to be disappointed, but if you want to be satisfied, hit me up. And I'll give you this dick." And that's when Lucerys I think it was Lucerys that stood up, but he kept his resolve and didn't say anything. So yeah, those fucking kids, man, is and it's crazy because they're nephews and they're uncle and nephews to each other.
Right. And it show you how much a dog he is. Early in the episode, he like raped one of his servants or maidens or something. And the queen Allison had to pay her and told her told her to shut up. That was like the beginning of the show, probably within the first 15. Yeah. The servant girl, yeah.
Right. Yeah, that motherfucker got a problem, man. That motherfucker definitely got he got a problem. Yeah, he definitely got he got a sex addiction problem or some kind of shit. And like, he don't give a fuck who it is. He's trying to fuck everybody.
You saw nonchalant he was with his mom. He's like, look, she ain't worried about it. I'm like, yo, dog, like, dude, what? And you saw his mom was like, yo. And the thing is, if you notice, really on some real, both her sons don't really want to be king.
Yeah, Amon don't want to follow the rules. He don't seem like he want to be confined to that kind of shit. Yeah. And Aegon is weak.
He truly is.
Aegon is weak, so he won't be a good king.
Nope.
And I think
it would not be a good king.
She realized that at the end of the show.
That's a good. Yeah, she did. She was like, well, yeah, like.
Who realized what? Hold up. Who realized what at the end of the show?
At the end with Allison, but I think even happened before, because she see how she was looking when in the beginning she's trying to take up for what's his name, Amon, right? And he's fucking up, right? He's just not getting right. So just like, why am I doing that? Why I'm risking my life trying to make you guys king and y'all don't want it, And so when the king said that his dream right before he died, at the end, he said about Aegon is the one. He's the like Antichrist or something that they were saying was going to come, and he's like, "Oh, the prophecy is true. It's true." It's like it happened at the very end, right before the.
What about it? I know what you're talking about.
She was talking about Allison's son, Aegon. He's going to be the one.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Aegon or Amon?
He wasn't. No, he wasn't talking about none of them.
What was he saying?
That whole all right. We about to have a war over a fucking misunderstanding. Do y'all remember when Rhaenyra Rhaenyra and Daemon came to his room and he was kind of out of it, but they finally started talking to him, and then she went back and talked to him alone, and she said, "Do you remember what you told me? And if you believe what you told me about Aegon the Conqueror having the dream about Song and Ice, where Targaryen had to unite the realm to fight the enemies in the north. Remember episode 2 when they was in front of the dragon, the big dragon skull, and he said, "You're going to be my heir, and so I'm going to tell you something that only heirs to the realm know, and you got to pass it down to your heir." The Song of Ice and Fire. Aegon the Conqueror had a dream, and it's going to come where we're going to have to, the realm will have to unite and fight against the enemies in the north. That dream was about the Night Walkers from Game of Thrones.
From Game of Thrones, that's right.
Yeah, but the person that had this dream, his name was Aegon the Conqueror. The king named his son after Aegon the Conqueror.
Oh, that's why I thought
that was before him. So when Allison came in the room, Allison don't really go in the room. It's either the Maester or the last 24 hours it's been Rhaenyra. He thought he was talking to Rhaenyra. They got him back on a poppy, milk of poppy, because he was in pain. Remember, he kind of passed out at dinner.
Mhm.
So when they took him back, they gave him milk of poppy because he was back in pain. But under the milk and poppy, he's a little out of it.
Yeah.
So when Allison was touching him, he thought he was talking to his daughter, and he was telling his daughter, "It is up to you to unite the realm."
Yep.
And yes, he answered his daughter questions from the beginning of the episode.
Yep.
Yes, daughter, I do believe the dream that Aegon had, the Prince of Promise, and you have to unite the realm from the Song of and fight the fire and ice against the enemies in the north.
Right.
So Aegon had a dream
About the North.
that they would have to come together to fight the Night Walkers from the north. He wasn't talking about his son.
Right.
She
Okay.
thinks, Allison thinks they're talking about his son because she don't know the story of Aegon the Conqueror. She's not supposed to know it. Only the heirs of the kingdom
Kings
is
know about
supposed to
that,
know it. So since you never heard of Fire and Ice, the song about Fire and Ice, she has no fucking idea
Yeah.
that's who he's talking about.
Oh.
But what's going to fucking happen now, she think the king want their son to be the king. So now we're about to have a whole fucking war over the next 3 or 4 seasons over fucking misunderstanding.
Yep.
And that's season 2.
Bad communication. Just some straight.
It wasn't bad communication. He's out of it. Allison he's out of it. But Allison didn't know that's what he was talking about because she never heard of Aegon the Conqueror. She's not a Targaryen. And you only the Targaryen that's taking over the kingdom is supposed to know it. That's it. So that's why Allison thought he was talking about their son, Aegon, and then it went off. That's why she said, I know what I must do now. So what she's thinking is, damn, on my husband, my king deathbed, he changed his mind and he want our son to be king.
That's gonna be something.
So now all that peace talk from dinner is about to be out the fucking window.
And now it's gonna be the war that you're right. Hold up, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, since you put it like that at the end, that sets
I just
the
realized
whole
it.
episode up. That sets
up the whole rest of the fucking season going into next season. That sets up the whole fucking series. That sets up the whole fucking series going forward.
We got
two more episodes left. Yep, 2 more episodes left.
Yeah.
That's gonna be whoo. And literally now we got the first major character death, right? The king.
Yeah, the king. The king. Yo, did y'all see when that nigga took off his fucking mask? That nigga's missing the whole fucking eye, yo.
Yo, I wanted to put that back on. Put it back on, dog. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see that.
So, but yeah, man, like I can't wait to next episode. Yo, shit about to get stupid. Shit about to get fucking stupid, yo. And if we really, and a hole in his cheek. So we are really going to see the brilliance and the addictiveness of House of Dragon with that Game of Thrones effect. So yeah, I can't wait the next Sunday. Next Sunday, 9:00. And then we can talk about it next Tuesday. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
I mean, I saw that little trailer for the next episode. I always wait to the end at the words because they showed that trailer.
Right. So now, you should understand that trailer a little better from me telling you about the ending. Why he thought it was his daughter. Because remember at the dinner, she said, "I think you're gonna be a great queen." Like they everything was settled. It's settled. She's gonna be the queen. Allison acknowledged her as the queen. Rhaenyra acknowledged Allison as, a great wife, great mother, and you have really stood by my dad's side. So for that, I show you my gratitude.
That little bit of a hope, I thought.
And
that little bit of hope.
And my apology.
Yep.
I thought we had some closure.
We did until that misunderstanding.
And then them
and
kids
being drunk.
And them kids. Yo.
Yeah, but them kids wasn't gonna fuck it up though. The kids wasn't gonna fuck up the agreement.
Hold up. You saw it was about to be a big thing until Damon stepped in.
That wedding's still gonna happen between the kids, the cousins.
Oh yeah. Totally forgot.
Yeah. It's about to be a war between the Corlys, the Valerians, and the Targaryens against the High Towers.
Yep. It's gonna be This is gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war. I think it's gonna be a war. I think the war is gonna start right after the funeral. I mean, after the wedding. I think that's what we're gonna see next week.
That starts next week.
Mm-hmm.
So,
or the inauguration. Don't they got inaugurate her?
Oh yeah, totally forgot about that. Yeah, because now we're gonna find out. Well, I guess it's like you said, Merv. She's thinking it's her son. Again, hold up. A son who doesn't want to be king.
So Blatant Truth asked, who was the girl with the hood
now
going to the whorehouse?
I brought that up. I don't know what that whole situation was about, but that's going to be very interesting.
Because it's not the whore, it's who she was talking to that used to be, that's Damon. Oh, girl.
Damon, old word.
We asked about her. We even asked us when she was going to come back.
We did say that.
We thought she was going to come back in season 2. Oh, we were wrong. Yeah. Came back.
Yeah, that was Damon's old girl.
She gonna come back.
That was Damon's old girl.
To mess up that whole house. I don't know what her motive's gonna be, but it's gonna be getting back at Damon somehow.
But the thing is,
I don't think it's gonna be to get back at Damon.
I think it's a bigger grand scheme of things here, because of what he said about in terms of what's going on in the palace. I think it's something that I think there's a lot more going on that we ain't seeing with that particular situation.
Right.
Because they're literally, it seems like she's like the eyes and ears of the kingdom. Like she sort of got like a little network going on. So it might be some other thing coming up.
Well, you know what? She was always the head hoe, because even early in the season, when Rhaenyra was young, when he was first messing with her, he had the little orgy party, right? She was the one commanding all of the girls in that little room. And remember they was talking, what, I'm supposed to be doing this for the rest of my life? I want to be happy.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
So she's always been like the mama son. That's what they call the woman pimp.
Yeah.
So she always been
Hold up,
her hoes, doing intel, doing all kind of stuff now.
Blatant Truth said the one with the hood looks like the girl that caters to Allison.
Oh yeah, the one with the blonde hair. When she says, "Look, no one else knows it." Remember, she brought the other girl to the queen, and she was like, "Yeah, no one knows about her." So that might be it. I think that is the one. Damn, that would be something.
She gave her a hug too, because she you just don't know.
Didn't even think about that. Woo! Oh, that throws a little bit something, because what is their That situation.
Yeah.
What is that situation? That's a good point. All right, blatant shoot. That's a great catch as always. Man, that's a great catch as always, man. That's why I said it's gonna be a very interesting last 2 episodes with this show.
Y'all got any predictions on next episode?
Well,
we didn't talk about every damn thing.
I think. Well, I mean, the coronation. I just think that we're gonna see probably Rhaenyra is gonna lose it when she finds out that Allison's son is gonna be the king. She's gonna lose it.
So Blatant Truth says the one she was having dinner with. The one when she was having dinner with Loris,
and she made her get out.
And she made her get out the room.
Yep.
Hold
on. Do you think Loris has he has like a connection with that girl? Like this, because look, this boy Loris, he's having a little bit of he has his hands in a lot. He has his hands in a lot here.
Yeah,
dude, that's another guy that something about him. Just saying, something about that dude. And we already seen the lengths he can go to.
He can go to. So yeah, he's definitely gonna be making power. He's definitely gonna be involved. If when Allison decides to go rogue and fight the queen for it.
Hold on. If her son becomes king, does she make Lori's the hand and takes her son out?
I could see her doing that, but then again, no, because I think she likes the fact that she can use him for his knowledge, and he does stuff for her benefit and on account of her.
Remember the favor, though.
Oh, you think he's gonna request to be the hand?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's what I was thinking. The favor.
I don't think he'll want to be the hand, because from what it looks like, it seems like he likes being incognito. Okay. He likes having the power and the influence without people knowing he got power and influence. So I don't think he would request that per se. Whatever request he makes, I think it'll be more like something that benefits him behind closed doors kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Okay.
Where he has power, but you don't know he has power. That kind of shit.
All right. Gotcha.
Same with Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. Like, the people he had influence over, you had no idea that he was playing the puppet master.
Yes, he was, man.
I think that's what his motive. That would be his end game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's sneaky. Yeah.
And what better way than to be Allison secondhand person, where he could get influence or favor from her without anybody knowing. Where she could request stuff for him, but nobody knows it. Because, like Blake True said, he's sneaky. So I think he wants the power without the notoriety. But I can see Allison making him the hand. Like she's at her suggestion. I don't think that'd be the request. I think his request is gonna be something major.
Go ahead.
No, I think his request would be something major.
All right. Okay.
All right. So give y'all synopsis of the show, what y'all thought about it. Hold up.
This wasn't tough.
Who's your MVP of this show? Of this episode? This episode, who's your MVP?
I'm giving it to Damon, but I'm also giving it to, I guess I'm about to say Aegon. because even though I wouldn't like him as a character, but I feel like his fighting skills, he's gonna.
That's Amon.
Yeah,
That's
that's what he's
Amon.
saying.
Yeah, Amon. Like, I think he's gonna be something like, yeah, I think he's gonna be like the new character that we need to watch. So that's what
I
I'm
can see
saying.
that. I can see that.
All right.
I'm with Damon. Damon's the MVP of this episode.
It's definitely Damon. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's not. It's not even close.
Damon got his. Go ahead.
When that nigga says, "Yo, I still can't give him," like, say it. Say it.
Say it.
Yeah.
Say it.
Say it. Yeah.
That's when he was like, "Oh, Damon back."
So, what do y'all have a favorite scene and the most important scene?
You know, any dinner scene in any movie is always the crazy scene.
Yo, yeah.
So dinner, and I want to say, of course, the king walking. I like the how they directed it too. They let it be slow for a reason. Let it be slow. Had the little music to hear the little footsteps, all that, all that emotion, and
I agree. I agree with that. I agree with also too. Like, no, go ahead.
No, I was saying my favorite scene is the petition when the king show up and nobody knew, fuck their whole world up. The king said, I am confused on why we got a petition on matters that's all I have already settled. The most important scene was Allison misinterpreting what the king was saying about Aegon, the conqueror, not Aegon the son. That's the most important scene because that is going to have a domino effect on events for the next 2 or 3 years. Blake's favorite was the crown and the slicing of the head.
All in one magical scene. I was like, all right, there we go. Say it. To me, that's the best. That's the best quote. The best scene. Say it. Damon was waiting on that one, man. This was 10 years in the making. Damon was like, say it. Come on, just say it. Come on. I really want this.
Like he got up early just to do this. Like, I can't wait.
He was like, yeah, all right, hold up. I got something for this dude. Hold up. This has been eating it. Hold up. And remember, he's the one that basically got Damon he was like, well, then he ain't shit. So Damon was like, okay. Oh, you don't think I can do this? Watch what I do. So what does Damon do in that episode when he tried to do the mutiny? Damon look, let me talk to Bet. That still to me is my all-time favorite episode because that last 10 minutes of that episode is just something for the ages. What Damon did. Like
gotcha. Cool. Y'all go give y'all parting shots. Give your parting shots because I'm ending it.
All right, go ahead, Chris.
Oh man, I just wanted, man. Hey, just make it real quick, man. You know I like coming on here, talking about House of Dragon, anything. So this episode, man, I gotta say it got it. We there now, you know. As the storyline kept developing, now we here, and so that was this episode. It was now we here moment. So this is definitely one of the best episodes this season.
All right. Ty?
All right. Look, you know, again, Chris, one of the top 3, maybe top 2 episodes. But look, I say this every week, you know. Thanks, you know, for our viewers, our listeners, you know, for tuning into us. Can't wait for next week because you know we're gonna have again 2 more great episodes of Raising Kanan and again House of the Dragon. Y'all could be anywhere in this world, but y'all here rocking with us every single solitary week. Thank y'all again.
Blade True so funny. She said great show tonight with the extended time. She's
As
so
always.
happy. She's so happy we didn't cut off Raising Canaan like we normally do. So we
Yep.
know we cut Raising Canaan off short. She talk about that shit every fucking time. Talking about don't be cutting off Raising Canaan. Don't give us no time limit. But yeah. So yeah, you got your wish tonight. We had extended time tonight. So you have a great week. You have a great week too. We see you Tuesday at 8:00. Great show tonight. Raising Canaan with a lot to unpack. So kind of had no choice but to go on that one. House of Dragon with a lot to unpack. A lot of shit happened in both of these shows near the end that's going to determine the rest of the series, even in Raising Canaan. Great commentary tonight. Shout out to Blatant Truth, Becca, Tina B, Stacks. I'm talking about people that's in the comments. Shout out to Sean, Mark, Becca, Nick J, Stacks. He was also in the comment with part of the guys. Shout out to Mo Chris for coming on here, starting to be the guest on Tuesday nights. Give us another angle. And if you get caught up with Raising Canaan, man, you can come on here at 8:00 with us. And you get caught up with Raising Canaan too, man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna catch up.
Okay. So
binge watching.
appreciate you coming on. And I'm looking forward to next week for Raising Canaan and the House of the Dragon. We got about 2-3 weeks left on both of these shows before they conclude.
Yep.
But when these go, we will find another show to talk about. But right now we're gonna enjoy the last 2 episodes of House of the Dragon, Raising Canaan. See y'all next Tuesday, 8 p.m. And we out.
Peace.
We out.